In his final moments, Alex Morgan found peace, receiving a surreal and beautiful tribute from the lions he protected.
But this strange peace began here, in a sterile hospital room, where Alex braced himself for impending news.
Alex, the results show.
After a lifetime spent confronting external dangers, Alex now faced a final, inescapable truth from within his own body.
He received the diagnosis not with shock, but with the quiet acceptance of a man who understood nature's cycles.
The doctor delivered the grim verdict: terminal heart disease. A stark, unavoidable reality with only limited time remaining.
Instead of dwelling on his fate, Alex's mind immediately returned to the vast African savanna, his true home. A month passed. Alex chose normalcy, hiding his heavy burden behind a familiar smile in his daily ranger routine. He cherished these simple morning rituals, knowing every handshake and shared smile with his unsuspecting colleagues could be his last.
Knowing this would be his final patrol, he gently declined a young colleague's request to join, determined to go alone.
He offered a final, bittersweet reassurance, his warm smile concealing the true, solitary nature of this last journey.
With each step away from the station, Alex walked toward his chosen final resting place in the wilderness. The angel turned. Alex began his final, solemn pilgrimage deep into the heart of the savannah he so loved.
He drove not with fear, but with a singular, resolute focus on reaching a place of profound personal meaning.
The drive became a journey through memory, taking him back 15 years to the single most important moment.
Alex navigated the familiar, rugged terrain, each bump on the dusty road bringing him closer to his final destination. He arrived at the place where his past and present converge, a massive, ancient baobab tree standing alone.
Touching the gnarled bark, Alex connected with a past self and the powerful memory that had defined his purpose.
In the place of his happiest memory, the veteran ranger felt a profound, final sense of peace and homecoming.
A gentle breeze rustled the tall grass. He closed his eyes, savoring the familiar sense of the wild.
Suddenly, the peace shattered. Alex clutched his chest, gasping, as his body finally succumbed to the terminal illness.
His knees buckled. He collapsed onto the red earth, his last conscious moments filled with the vast blue sky.
A peaceful smile returned to his face. His journey ended, at peace in the place his story truly began.
2 hours passed.
Their concern mounted as a tracking device pinpointed Alex's location. Stationary, deep in the park, a 30-minute drive away. Fueled by a growing sense of dread, Tom and Mark raced against time, speeding toward their mentor's last location. Arriving at the baobab tree, their worst fears were realized. They found Alex, still and silent, at its base.
Mark rushed to his side, desperately searching for a pulse, for any sign of life. He was met with silence.
The devastating realization hit. Mark slumped forward, his body shaking with uncontrollable sobs, his grief echoing in the savannah.
Searching for answers, Tom, Alex's closest colleague, opened the Jeep and found the secret his friend had carried. His hands trembled as he unfolded the paper. A hospital diagnosis dated 1 month prior. Terminal heart disease.
They mourned not just a colleague, but a beloved mentor and father figure. His loss left an unfillable void.
3 days later, colleagues and friends gathered to honor Alex, returning him to the wilderness he protected.
The mourners, rangers, and civilians alike reflected on his powerful legacy and lifelong commitment to this wild land.
The park director stood to deliver the eulogy, honoring Alex as a legendary ranger who served for 30 years.
Overcome with emotion, his fellow rangers struggled to contain their grief, wiping away tears for their fallen leader. But the solemn funeral was suddenly interrupted. Mourners looked up, their expressions shifting from sorrow to utter disbelief. A family of 3 white lions crested the hill, walking with regal purpose directly toward the funeral gathering. Fear and awe gripped the mourners. As the crowd stumbled back, armed rangers tensely stepped forward, raising their firearms. The lions ignored the armed guards, continuing their slow, deliberate, and non-threatening advance. Their focus was solely on the casket. The lioness stopped and lay down. The male and cub joined her, forming a silent, powerful, and unexpected vigil.
The lioness lowered her head, letting out a cry not of aggression, but of pure, profound grief.
After her cry, she sat quietly, raising her head to the sky in a silent moment of contemplation. Tom stared, his face a mask of awe. A memory flooded his mind, connecting this miracle to the past.
He remembered a scorching day 15 years ago. A routine patrol with a younger Alex, interrupted by a sound.
They discovered a tragedy. A massive lioness dead in a poacher's trap, her tiny, crying cub nudging her body. The cub was unique, an albino, with white fur and mystical blue eyes, near death from starvation. While Tom spoke of grim odds, Alex's compassion overrode protocol. He gently cradled the cub, promising to protect it. They gave the mother a solemn burial. Then Alex, holding the fragile cub, drove to the rescue center.
At the rescue center, Alex volunteered as surrogate parent, beginning a year of devoted, round-the-clock care.
The little cub, full of life, became a beloved member of the Ranger family, bringing joy to the station.
A deep, unbreakable bond of trust and mutual affection formed between the growing lioness and her human savior. After a year, the cub was a strong adult. The time had come to return her to the wild.
At the enclosure gate, Alex said a heartbreaking farewell, his face streaked with tears as he stroked her head. He embraced her. She hesitated, sharing one final, knowing look with her savior before embracing her freedom.
ND flashback. The cub Alex saved, now a mother, returned with her family to honor her savior's life.
As the sun set, painting the sky crimson, the lioness offered a final, intimate farewell to her friend. The male and cub joined her. All three united in a sorrowful chorus that echoed across the park. The lioness gave the casket one last look, a final acknowledgement, before leading her family into the sunset. She paused, looking back one last time. The mourners watched in silent reverence, their shared grief transcending species. After the lions departed, the pallbearers resumed their duty, lowering Alex into the earth he loved so dearly. One by one, Tom, Mark, and the other rangers stepped forward, tossing handfuls of red earth onto the casket. His final resting place became a monument beneath the baobab, honoring the ranger who protected this wilderness. Night fell. A breathtaking time-lapse revealed the Milky Way. Alex's grave lay in quiet solitude under the stars, but he was not alone. Drawn by an unbreakable bond, the White Lion family returned under the full moon.
They took their places, the lioness leaping onto the stone slab. It became their nightly ritual, guarding him.
On that first night, the lioness let out a long, mournful cry, a heartbreaking expression of her loss.
Her calls were a declaration of love and gratitude, a promise to remember the man who gave her life.
Driven by a primal instinct, she patrolled the grave, protecting her savior in death as he protected her in life. The vigil continued. A month passed, not one night missed. From afar, rangers watched the sacred ritual. It provided profuse comfort, a testament that Alex's kindness was being repaid. Even in death, he was not alone.
The story of Alex Morgan concludes here, under the watchful, brilliant stars of the vast African night.
The lioness remains ever vigilant, her unwavering loyalty a constant, comforting presence at her savior's final resting place. Their nightly vigil continues. As the sun rises, they prepare to depart, ending their timeless tribute.
The lioness stands, letting out a mournful cry, mourning her savior with a grief as profound as any human.
Her cries are a farewell that transcends language, a pure, powerful expression of both her love and her gratitude. The memory of Alex's kindness lives on, a powerful reminder of the unbreakable bond between this man and beast. Their nightly vigil became a legend in the park, a profound, living symbol of unwavering loyalty and love. His fellow rangers continue to bear witness, forever changed by this incredible display of loyalty and profound respect. Alex's spirit lives on, watched over by the life he saved, a final testament to enduring love. This concludes our story. We are deeply grateful that you joined us for this incredible journey of life. If this story touched your heart, please like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories.